Diesel engine rumbling low, headlights cutting through the glow. Another night on the interstate, another mile on another fate field. Coffee steaming in my hand, rolling through this open land from Tennessee to Arkansas. The road's the only law. Radio singing old-time songs, white lines rolling all night long. Freedom riding on these wheels, and a heart that never kneels. Every mile a story told, every road a life to hold. I've got 18 wheels and a heart of steel. I got 18 wheels and a heart of steel, rolling through the night, chasing something real. From the desert sun to the northern snow, where the long black highways go. Through the thunder, through the rain, through the lonely midnight pain. I got 18 wheels and a heart of steel, and the road is where I heal. Truck stop lights at 2 a.m. A neon glow in the dark again.
Tudo preparado, podemos partir.
We all know the road we know. A waitress pours another cup, says driver where you headed up. I smile and say just down the line, somewhere past the state line sign. I got 18 wheels.
É tempo de nos fazermos à estrada.
Rolling through the night, chasing something real. From the prairie wind to the coastal moon, and the line takes me home. Through the thunder, through the rain, through the and a heart of steel, and the road is where I am.
Atenção, não ultrapasse a velocidade limite. Siga em frente. Atenção, não ultrapasse a velocidade limite. Mantenha-se à direita. Prepare-se para virar à direita. Vire à direita. calcular, prepare-se para virar à direita.
Left the yard before the dawn. Coffee strong and that's still on. Lights carving through the rain, rolling down that endless lane. Miles behind and miles ahead. Stories
Vire à direita.
our town just slips away. Like a dream that couldn't stay. Somewhere past the state line.
Atenção, não ultrapasse a velocidade limite.
Road begins to clear my mind. These are dreams on an endless road. Heavy wheels and a heavy load. From the desert dust to the ocean breeze. Chasing freedom across the seas. Through the thunder and the rain. Through the midnight window pane. Every mile of memory it seems. Rolling on these diesel dreams. Truck stop lights along the way, glow like stars before the day. Another driver nods hello. We all know the roads we know. Engines rumble, engines roll. Another night, another glow. Somewhere far beyond this lane, someone whispers my name. These are dreams on an endless road. Heavy wheels and a heavy load. From the prairie wild to the mountain snow. Still 1,000 miles to go. Through the thunder and the rain. Through the lonely midnight pain. Every mile of memory it seems. Rolling on these diesel
Mantenha-se à direita.
Sometimes the night feels cold and long. Sometimes the radio plays no song. But the engine hums like a faithful friend, saying keep rolling to the
Atenção, não ultrapasse a velocidade limite. Atenção, não ultrapasse a velocidade limite. Mantenha-se à esquerda.
But freedom rides these open skies where the prairie wind never dies. I'm riding across the prairie wind tonight, engines humming in the fading light.
Siga em frente.
Sun to the midnight blue, still chasing something true. Through the thunder and the rain, through the endless open plain, every mile feels like a friend across the prairie. Dawn begins to touch the land. Fields of gold on either hand, but the road will never
Na rotunda, saia na primeira saída.
cross the prairie.
Saia agora. Prepare-se para virar à direita. Vire à direita.
Across the sky, engines hum soft and slow. There's somewhere miles behind and miles ahead. White lines running through my
Vire à direita.
city's fading in the rear. Someone's waiting somewhere.
Acabamos.
Photographs above the wheel, little things that make it real. Every mile begins to show there's a home I need to know. Through the rain and through the snow, there's one place I always know. There's a home waiting down the road, past the miles and the heavy load. Through the thunder and the midnight rain, through the dust and the endless plain. Every mile I drive alone brings me closer to my home. Through the miles the engine knows there's a home waiting down the road. Truck stoplights begin to fade, morning breaking through the haze. Coffee warm and engine strong, another stretch before too long. Every mile the highway bends closer to the road that ends. Somewhere past the county line, there's a little light that shines. There's a home waiting down the road, past the miles and the heavy load. Through the thunder and the midnight rain, through the dust and the endless plain. Every mile I drive alone brings me closer to my home. Through the miles the engine knows there's a home waiting down the road. Sometimes the road feels cold and wide. Sometimes the world just rolls aside. But a memory pulls me through of the door that opens when I'm home with you. There's a home waiting down the road, past the miles and the heavy load. Through the sunrise and the fading light, through the endless driving night. Every mile I drive alone brings me closer to my home. Through the miles the engine knows there's a home waiting down the road. Sunrise shining through the sky, one more mile rolling by, and the road finally slows where my waiting home still glows.
Darkness fading from the sky, morning light begins to rise. Headlights dimming on the lane after miles of night and rain. Somewhere past the Tennessee line, golden light begins to shine. Coffee cooling by my side, morning rolling with the tide. Mountains waking far away, another long and open day. The road stretching endlessly like the way life ought to be. After driving through the night, the world returns to life. It's sunrise over Interstate 40, golden light across the morning, steel wheels humming soft and low. Another 1,000